So, nerds, let me check the volume because volume doesn't always work when I want it to work. So let's check it out. So, hey everybody, in case you can't hear me. Or the. So, hey everybody, in case you can't hear me. Okay, you can. You can hear me. Thank goodness. Oh, hi. Happy Spooktober. It is the 11th. We didn't do one yesterday. And then the Saturday movie was really, really lame. Like, super lame.
I don't even remember what it was.
It was the, what's that movie called?
Suburban Gothic.
Suburban Gothic. Yeah, so Suburban Gothic just reminds me of, like, if Edward Scissorhands and SLC Punk and, like, some cheesy movie in the 90s had a baby. That's Suburban Gothic. Today's movie was The Night Watchmen from 2017. Actually, it wasn't a bad movie. It was pretty cheesy, but it's made to be cheesy. It's a comedy horror. I thought it was pretty good. This movie is about 3 guys, and then they hire a brand new guy who are like security guards in an office building who do the overnight shift. The plot of the movie is there's a famous clown from Baltimore who dies in Romania. They send the body back. The body accidentally gets sent to this office building, and vampires just start spreading throughout the city. Blah, blah, blah. And the Night Watchmen have to save the day. Yeah. Very straightforward, really weird. It's weird that a famous clown started the vampire. Like, that whole plot is just
I think
like...
they're trying to take everything like clowns, vampires, and zombies and combine it into one.
It was just so cheesy and silly. It was really good. It hit all those spots that you want. Okay. Obviously they win. Pretty easy. So this kid took forever to go to sleep. First impression, did you think it was a good movie?
It was definitely a comedy horror.
Yeah, it was definitely good, especially for a bunch of people that I didn't know. Normally,
That's probably the best comedy horror we've watched this month.
You think this was the best one?
Oh, well, you really like that Nick Cage one.
The Nick Cage one was amazing. And then we watched another one the other day.
That was funny like that?
What was before Suburban Gothic?
We watched Lord of the Rings this weekend, or this week.
No, not Lord of the Rings.
We watched House of Wax, which was not a
House of Wax was good. No, not
but it
that
was
one.
good.
Dang. What else did we watch, you guys? I don't remember. See, we got House of Wax, Phobias. Phobias was okay. Oh, Little Monsters. Little Monsters was
yeah.
amazing.
That was more like heartfelt, though, don't you think? Or
I think Little Monsters was better than this.
yeah, Little Monsters was better.
The comedy horror, it was definitely better. 12-hour shift sucked.
Felix really stole the show in Little Monsters.
Yeah, that little boy was a great actor. And Monster House was okay. It was okay. Where was I? Oh, was it good? Yeah, it was good. First impression. Good movie. Do you think this movie was horror-tastic?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me why. Why do you think this was horror-tastic?
So zombies, vampires, and clouds, blood and guts.
Yeah, it hits all the little... There's a little bit of jump scares here and there.
Yeah, definitely not scary.
Nothing
It
super
hit all those
crazy.
like horror movie things.
That girl, Penny, the best friend / girlfriend, asked I was like, I know her from somewhere. She's not super famous or anything, but she is in NCIS a lot.
Okay.
That's where I know her from, probably. I had a little binge of and Future Man. That also might be what I know her.
You're an NCIS dude?
Only for like one season. I would get off school and be on. I just like binge a few episodes every week.
I used to go ham on Law and Order, but I haven't in a while.
I did the same thing with CSI Miami.
You know where the movie Suburban Gothic, the guy, you know where he's from?
Where?
Criminal Minds.
Oh yeah, he is. He is from Criminal Minds.
Mm-hmm.
God, he acts a lot better in Criminal Minds, to be honest. He wasn't that good at acting. Yes, so it was hortastic. It hits all the little notes. You got your blood, your guts, and everything else. What was wrong about the movie? The acting was overacting, but I feel like that's part of what makes a comedy now.
You have to do that in a comedy.
You have to overreact now. But I feel like you don't have to do it so hard.
I feel like you don't, because you know what show I really enjoyed, even though it's animated, is 10-Year-Old Tom. And
10-Year-Old Tom was good, and it's dry
humor, which we really like. I guess
it's such dry humor. That's on HBO. If you guys have HBO Max, go check that out. Actually,
it takes a lot.
Not bad. Like I put it on for funsies. I actually just started doing that with another show, Duncanville. It's actually not bad. It's like a family sitcom.
Poorly Drawn Lines isn't that bad either.
No, there's been a lot of good adult animation this year and last year. Poorly Drawn Lines was pretty good.
Yeah, I really am enjoying 10-Year-Old Tom. That friggin' roast episode where he was like, "Oh God," they're like, "The principal's so silly that he's full roast."
That was rough.
I guess you could never play baseball because there's a position called fat piece of shit.
Like he wasn't even being clever. He was just. That wasn't even roasted. That was just being mean. Fat piece.
It's like, oh God. Sorry, I got us off track, but I wanted to give a shout out to 10-Year-Old Tom.
Yeah, that's a good show. Now, they did do a bunch of silly, like some stuff, like they overplayed some of the silliness in this movie. That kind of gets me here and there. The zombies, I don't know if this is a copyright or what. Sorry, I keep calling them zombies. The vampires, because they're vampires, act like zombies the whole movie. They don't act like vampires that you know.
But they die like vampires with a stake to the heart.
They die from the stake to the heart. They die from the sun. They hate garlic. But they act like zombies. Like they're just straight up undead things. As if zombies had vampires stuff and can convert people. And they sound just like the zombies in Call of Duty. Not
like
the zombies.
Use the same sound effects.
Like exact same. Which I thought was copyrighted. It sounds exactly like that weird shriek. Like that is this whole movie. I just kept thinking of like Nazi zombies. I'm like, at one point they actually make the joke. What do they say? Zombies. Vambies. No. Zompires.
Zompires.
Is that what they say? Or the other one?
Zompires.
Or vambies.
No, they say it's zampires.
Zampires. No. I don't know. They make the joke where they combine zombies and vampires, and it's like, I know what you're doing here.
Zompires.
Zompires. It's silly. They play the whole silliness up. Favorite character?
Probably he ends up being Justin. He's like something called the drummer guy. They get
Rahish.
Jaziz or something.
Javine. But yeah, it was something else for sure. Rajiv. Rajiv. So he was your favorite? The extra drummer. He's like an extra drummer, metalhead dude.
Well, I also like the Italian guy. I thought he was funny.
Yeah. His accent was so fake. They had like an Italian guy, and his accent was just the worst. Oh, that's funny. In Men in Black 3, the Marine guy, plays Buzz Aldrin in Men in Black 3. Isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
Ken Arnold. Ken was my favorite. Ex-Marine, had a love interest who you find out is bisexual, but you think for a while she's lesbian because they think her best friend Penny, they think the person that she's hanging out with is her best friend, but it's actually her girlfriend. But then she has to get murdered, and it's a whole thing, and it goes up and down with the love interest. This is also, surprisingly enough, and it's not marketed that way, which you think it would be. This is a stoner movie. I was not expecting that at all. Like, this is a movie you can like sit back, get really wasted with a bunch of snacks, get fucking stoned, and watch this movie and just laugh your ass off. It's a big stoner movie. There's a lot more pot in it than I expected. I thought the pot
Hebrew Kush.
halfway through, Hebrew Kush. Halfway through was like just a little sprinkle of, more cheesy jokes to throw in. It's a straight up stoner comedy. Favorite scene? What was your favorite scene? I like all the times that they killed a vampire. Every single time they farted.
Oh, yeah.
It was so stupid. It was so dumb, but it made me laugh every time a zombie farted.
I liked how they all died in the sun. That was so cheesy the way they did
Oh my god. So basically they did the screen wipe where like as the screen's going down, like it's just disappearing.
Like looks how characters die in like really old video games.
Yeah. The sun came out and the vampire just they didn't like just explode to ash or anything. They just like basically got erased, but you're supposed to think they're burning. There's also a scene where one of the vampires gets body slammed, and the drummer has to run up, and he slides, and he puts his stick out so that way it can go through his heart from the back. And you can clearly see that he's on the other side of him, but it's supposed to look like it went through. But you can clearly see he's like on the opposite side of the vampire. It's super cheesy. It's a really fun time. Fun facts. Let's see if there are any. I expected this movie to be a very small movie. It was actually filmed in Maryland, which was a big surprise to me. Normally they don't film in the same state that they say they are. When you see the lettering, the Night Watchmen, it shows the skyline in the city of Cologne in Germany. Okay. Lead actor Ken Arnold plays minor league baseball for Chicago Cubs, Texas Rangers, and the Baltimore Orioles. You know that?
No.
He's an actual baseball player. He's pretty jacked. He plays like an ex-Marine. The Night Watchmen had its premiere screening at 2007 Cinequest Film Festival, followed by multiple screenings at other film festivals that included the Molinist Film Festival, DCIF, and Dead by Dawn. The film was later released to the internet on November 21st of the same year. I don't know how that's a fun fact, but alright. Yeah, that's it. That was The Night Watchmen. 1 out of 5 spooks. Go.
Spooks? 3?
Yeah, it's not very scary. 3 spooks. So 6 out of 10. Watching wise, I'd give it at least 4. Yeah, same you.
It wasn't bad to watch. Some of these movies we watch are like painful to sit through.
Yeah. I keep going back to In the Earth.
That was awesome.
We still never finished it.
We didn't even finish that. We always finish our movies.
So watching it, 8 out of 10. Go watch it, 6 out of 10 spooks. It's got the little, it'll scare a little kid. Probably. It didn't scare my daughter. So take that with a grain of salt. Or don't. She's getting braver. Right, y'all. Love you. Now that music's turned on.
You need me to what?
Turn it off. I can't reach.
You can't?
Okay.
You can.
Okay, bye, you guys. Look out for Dead Tits is coming.
Bye.